Expensive protein versus cheaper protein. Are you getting what you paid for? There's no secret that supermarkets have jumped on the bandwagon, especially in 2025 with health being at the top of everyone's list. And they've come out with their protein ranges. I live in the sticks in the middle of absolutely nowhere, so I've only got 2 supermarkets to choose from. I've got Morrison's, which is a middle of the road supermarket, and then I've got Lidl, which is the cheap supermarket. So I'm currently cutting, trying to get lean for summer, and we're getting somewhere. Obviously still a bit podgy, but we're going for it. So this video I'm ready for, because this is gonna be epic. Right, we're gonna judge it on 3 things. Number 1, cost. Cost per 20 grams of protein. Number 2 is gonna be how many calories per 10 grams of protein. And then finally, number 3 is gonna be the taste, ranked out of 5. How many of you guys get peckish and just wanna grab something to eat and end up grabbing a packet of crisps, chocolate bar, or even fruit? Now, fruit is fantastic unless you're calorie restricting and a gym bro, because it's got no protein, so there's the problem. So we've got all these alternatives. So these are quick snacks that are gonna get your protein up and hopefully keep you satiated. At the end, we're gonna go over the best product, the winner of all the categories, and then we're gonna go over the average cost, average protein, and see which supermarket is better. So first up, head to head, chocolate milk. Right, so let's do the taste test. It says shake well. Shake myself well before drinking, but there we go. We'll open that. Hopefully it doesn't go everywhere, because chocolate milk does do that. Oh, it's even got a leash. It's got a leash, that must be a winner. I mean, that's really good. That is really, really good. It's quite thick, quite creamy. Oh, we've also got a leash from Lidl, so good on Lidl. Ooh. Taste-wise, not a huge difference. Very, very similar. I couldn't tell the difference. The consistency though, this one, the Pro Milk, has got such a like creamy, smooth consistency. It's a lot thicker, but I would score this like a 4.5 out of 5, and this has to be a 5 out of 5. This is incredible. So much thicker, but yeah, in it, this has to win in my book. With the protein amount in here compared to there, the taste-wise is so different, or so minuscule, that it's only the texture really. Next up, we've got the protein bars. Now, everyone knows grenade bars, they are epic, but Lidl has got their chocolate bar too, taste-wise, and also this costs a lot more. Taste-wise, grenade bar, I mean, this is the peanut butter one, this is just incredible. When you're on a cut and been eating cabbage, this is unbelievable. That's a solid 4 out of 5. Texture quite chewy. Let's see if Lidl's bar can stack up. Okay, the grenade bar taste-wise is so much better. I would score this maybe a 2.5 out of 5. Maybe a bit harsh, maybe a 3 out of 5. Texture's not there. It's a uniform texture, where this has got some crunch and some smoothness, where this is just like a block really. But more protein, a third of the cost. Oh, this is a tough one. I'm gonna give it to the grenade bar, just because I think this is gonna solve your craving problems. Next up, we've got the flavored yogurts. Let's give it the taste test. Start off with the peel test. Oh, took a bit of effort, but then it slowed itself down, so that's not bad. We've got our expensive cutlery here, not out of the tea drawer, definitely. Strange consistency, very light, not much to it. But taste-wise, it's really good. I would score this a 3.5. This has got that taste of, you know when you just like have sweetener, artificial sweetener? It's got that like chemically sweetened taste. In my opinion, I think this is slightly over sweetened. So let's go on to Lidl's raspberry and pomegranate yogurt. So already texture looks pretty much like yogurt. I can't really tell much there. So yeah, I could not distinguish this from a normal yogurt in terms of texture. Or in terms of taste. If you had a blind taste test me and just put a normal raspberry and pomegranate yogurt and then this one next to it, I don't think I could tell the difference. It's got the little pips in to create a bit of crunch. Taste-wise on this, 4.5 out of 5. I better stop eating this now before I destroy the whole pot, but definite win to Lidl. So this comparison is not apples and apples, it's kefir yogurt or kefir protein versus Greek style yogurt. And that's because Lidl probably doesn't even know what kefir is, to be honest to them. But this is the highest number of protein out of all the products here today, especially that one. So let's give it a go. So peel, it's got a good peel on this one. Also texture is really nice on this, quite a thick texture on this kefir protein. That tastes like it's healthy for my gut. Whoa, that is horrible. I think this is supposed to be mixed in with something. I mean, it's got billions of live cultures and no sugar, but it says biotiful for your gut health. Whoa. It's not so good for your taste buds. Oh, it's good for me, that sore jaw. No, no. Oh, I've done myself dirty there, that's horrible. Right, that's going in the bin, that's lost. I don't get what Greek yogurt tastes amazing, that tastes like arse. Right, we'll clean that. Oh, peel test, Lidl losers. They need to put a bit more effort into the peel. But I mean, that looks like pretty normal unsweetened Greek yogurt. So let's see what we're dealing with. Again, good texture. It's not amazing. It's not as nice as all the flavored sweetened stuff, but I mean, it's hard to lose to that. So this is the second worst tasting product on the table, but that is just awful. Win to Lidl, although this might be not as good for my gut, but I don't care, I ain't eating that. Oh, I need a palate cleanser after that one, and what better than vanilla protein milkshakes. Taste-wise, let's have a look. First thing, does it have a leash? Oh, it's got a leash. Good start by UFit. Very nice. This one's not overly sweet for vanilla, that's quite nice. I don't like the over-sweetened vanillas. So taste-wise, I would say that's probably a 4.5 out of 5. Then this one, and we know it's got a leash because Lidl only has one brand, where Morrison's had a few different brands, hence why we got 2 different ones. Ooh. I think the Lidl's one is slightly nicer. It's a slightly thicker consistency than this. This is really quite liquidy, but very little between them. I'd say these are pretty much on par, but Lidl wins because it's got more protein in it. That's the only reason I'm giving it to Lidl. And close the lid before you lift something. I'll close this skewer and now poured vanilla flavored milk everywhere. All right, we'll clean that up. Next on the list, we've got Quark. I don't know what Quark is. It looks like the same tub as yogurt. Let's go with Google AI because that's the new thing. So Quark, what is Quark? Quark is a soft, fresh cheese, yummy, similar to yogurt or cottage cheese, popular in Europe, and a fundamental subatomic particle in physics. I'm guessing this is the cheese type of Quark, because I don't fancy going too nuclear here, but we've got passion fruit, and then we've got lemon cheesecake. Oh, I'm a sucker for lemon cheesecake, and this does say #1 in Sweden, so that's got to mean something, right? So let's go for the lemon cheesecake. Oh, I didn't even give you the specs. You can just tell I'm on a cut. I'm just ready to eat. Right, so we've got 18 grams of protein, and this is 50% whey protein, 50% casein protein. So for those of you who don't know, casein is slower absorbing, better taken at night. So this is a good one for after your supper. Ooh. Okay, this is seriously good. It's very soft and airy, quite like a light texture, but a bit springy, but like a bouncy type thing going on there. But that's the best thing I've had all day. That's 5 out of 5. Oh my goodness. Nestle Lindel's Pro Lemon Cheesecake flavor. That is some good Quark. Right, next, peach passion fruit Quark. I mean, this is probably just gonna be like peach passion fruit yogurt. Oh, so very interesting, they look quite similar. Again, quite like bouncy and springy, but a bit thicker on this one. Or if that's a 5, this is a 4.8. This is so good. This is gonna come down to cost, I think, because macros similar-ish, but cost-wise we'll have to look, because this is also unbelievable. There's chunks of like little slivers of actual peach, I think, in there, or they've just put some orange peel. You can't taste them, but you can see them. Oof, that is good. Oh, there is a chunk of peach in there, look at that. Don't know if you can see it, because it's probably overexposed, but there's a chunk of peach in there, I promise. And you can taste it. Oh, this one's gonna come down to cost, so I'll let you guys decide based on the specs up on the screen. Right, last one before the exciting stuff. So we've got another yogurt, and then we're on to the desserts. So we've got peach flavor, and then we've got strawberry flavor yogurt. Now Lidl also has strawberry, and it's very similar. So let's taste. So we got the sachets. These are perfect for on the go, guys. If you just grab this from your fridge, you can just have it on the go as you're driving to work, or as you're driving to wherever you're driving to. Not the best texture in this one, and a slightly soury taste. I would say this is a 3.5 out of 5 in terms of taste. Not bad, but again, not one of my favorite things here. Not too impressed, Morrison's. Lidl, I don't know what you're doing, trying to turn your lid into a helicopter, but maybe that's so you don't lose it. But that is slightly, slightly overkill. Right, next up for this one. Oh yeah, oh wow. I don't think I've had the peach one before. Normally I go for the dessert one. They do this in a dessert, which is similar to the pudding. Really good. Oh yeah. This is 4.5 out of 5. This wins hands down, and it's more protein, very similar calories. So yeah, definite win to Lidl on that one. So much nicer tasting. This, nowhere near as good. Disappointing, because I'm pretty sure it's more expensive. Time for dessert, my favorite time, and the ice creams are in the fridge because I had them out trying to take a thumbnail, which I'm useless at, so it took forever and they melted. So yeah, they're in the freezer. I meant to say freezer. Right, we've got Muller My Protein Mousse. So we'll start off with this one just because I think the My Protein one's gonna be insane. And that's also interesting because I just assumed this would be chocolate mousse, but this is, I cannot even pronounce that. Stracciatella style mousse. I don't know if it'll focus in on that, but have a read of that. The font's bad, and plus I don't really speak Italian. I think it's Italian, who knows. Right, let's go. So we'll have a look at them first, because hopefully this is like chocolate. Oh, that is chocolate mousse. Right, so weird looking white mousse that's sort of chocolatey, and then we've got chocolate mousse. Again, I'm far too excited for this. I shouldn't be. Let's do the scrape. Oh, you can hear the little bubbles pop in there. Look at the little bubbles. Look how fluffy that is. Oh. I could just end this video right there. That's unreal. I'll try to get it close to the mic so you can hear the little bubbles. That's so satisfying. ASMR for chocolate mousse. That's the next thing to kick up a storm. Right, I better put this down before I finish the pot. 5 out of 5. Incredible. Right, and whatever this is. Fluffy, rich, smooth, no added sugar, lactose-free, gluten-free. So all the free stuff. Oh, we have the same noise, same texture, very, very similar there. Yeah. That's sour, what? I can tell it's gluten-free, I can tell it's lactose-free, and I can tell it's no added sugar, because that is quite sour, but listen to the pops again. Yeah, that's so satisfying. Really fluffy, but I don't know if I want. Yeah, I'm not a fan. It's like sour. What? Who would make that? All they needed to do was put some fake sweetener in here and it would be delicious. I can't tell if I like it or not now. I want to go in for another one, but every time I taste it, it tastes like sour, but then I want more. What is this trickery? Yeah, no, that one's better. This is a 3 out of 5. This, unbelievable. Wow, yeah, no. Yeah, don't even waste time with this one. Spend the extra money, get the My Protein one. Unreal. Right, we'll get the ice cream out the freezer in a second, but both puddings, we got banoffee pie, and then we've got hazelnut pudding, 2 top tier flavors, 20 grams of protein, 20 grams of protein. Oh, looks good. That looks really tasty. Get a spoon. Good texture, good texture. Ooh. That is nice. That is a very strong banoffee flavor, but nothing about this tastes real. This tastes like it was created in a lab. Out of all the things today, this is the most laboratory created food. But not bad from the gym kitchen. Rate that from them. I don't rate their meal deal sandwiches though, because they are rubbish. And let's go for the hazelnut pudding from Lidl. Texture wise, a lot more bouncy, like that really does bounce, but taste wise, yeah, that wins. Texture wise, this is better. Taste wise, the hazelnut, really, really good. 3 out of 5, bit weird, bit chemically, but this is a good 4 out of 5. So we've got 2 options. We've got Lidl's peanut butter, so there, and then we've got the My Protein salted caramel here. And I definitely didn't peel the yellow sticker and get this out of the reduced section because I'm a cheapskate. That's just their packaging. Right, I will say Lidl has got a better option. They just didn't have it in stock today. They've got a chocolate one with less calories and the same amount of protein, but they didn't have it, so I couldn't put it in the video. So we're up against this one. Let's see what they taste like. Ooh. Oh, looks wise already. That looks incredible. Salted caramel. Now when you get a frozen ice cold Haagen-Dazs and you cut into it, the spoon can go into it, so we'll be judging that too. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Not too bad. This is a bit like chipping at concrete. So, not Haagen-Dazs, but then it's got 30 grams of protein. All right, that's gonna be too big. I don't want to take that big a bite on camera. Ooh. Taste-wise, I would not know this has protein in it. Texture-wise, I can tell it's got whey protein in it. Texture's not great, but for 300 calories, volume, and 30 grams of protein, this is a really good snack. If you're craving something sweet and dirty on your cut, just get this. This will sort your cravings out because you don't really mind the texture. You just want the taste, and taste-wise, this is incredible. 4.5 out of 10, only loses marks because of the texture. All right, let's see what Lidl has to offer. Ooh, so it looks pretty good. This one's slightly more melted. Let's see. Definitely didn't use the same spoon. Ooh, better texture, better texture. Ooh. Okay, this is nicer. So much nicer, better, much better texture. Taste-wise, on par, really good taste. This has got better ice cream texture. However, the one with lower calories, the amount of times I've literally had to hit my spoon in like that because I could not get any ice cream out. You'd burn 300 calories just eating it, where this one's slightly different. This has got that super smooth ice cream texture that if you go, it sort of cuts into it, where this is a bit more like chipping away at cement. Oh, I've just dropped a peanut. Pro tip, if you want to keep your calories down, stay away from peanuts, but this was the only flavor they had, so that's why the calories are up. Which one would I go for? You know what? The difference in calories, My Protein from Morrison's defo has the win. That's gonna satisfy all your cravings, plus give you less calories and more protein. I can't spend the money and get the My Protein one. Simple as that. All right, so we've got the list, and the grenade bar is the most expensive per 20 grams of protein. So interesting food for thought, because this is the easiest one to just grab at the shop, and they always put it right at the end, but really expensive. Then you've got your cheapest, which is your natural Greek yogurt. Taste-wise, it tastes like Greek yogurt. So yeah, really good option to get the protein version instead of. And this is only like 55p or 50p per 20 grams. That's insane. Then your worst calories per 10 grams of protein is the ice cream. Shock, right? And interestingly, the dark horse, the best calories per 10 grams of protein, so the lowest calories, is the Nestle Lundel's Pro Lemon Cheesecake Quark. Unbelievable, and it tastes amazing. And then we've got our dark horses, kefir protein in the bin, like that can just go straight away. That should not touch humans. And then my personal favorite, the one that I never tried before this, well, I haven't tried a few of these, but I also have eaten a few of these. I've never tried this mousse, but wow, if you see it, this is an interesting one because there it says chocolate flavor. And on the top, and this is still the attached lid, if you don't believe me, there it is, it's still attached. All right, there we go. This is the attached lid, and on top, it's salted caramel. So you get 2-in-1 flavor, but I'm joking, this is definitely the chocolate one. You have to try this. The taste, oh my goodness, is unbelievable. I'm gonna probably go to the shop and grab the salted caramel one just to try it and see how good it is. But yeah, best option, worst option, most expensive option, cheapest option, and then just outright incredible. Overall winner for today is, drum roll, if I can do that in edits, Lidl. Now, the reason for that, and yes, I'm using my Excel spreadsheet, which I got my mother to do because she's a bit OCD, which is fantastic. Morrison's, right? Price per 20 grams of protein, £1.67. That is really high compared to Lidl's 91p, so 0.91 pounds. So much cheaper. Now, to be fair to Morrison's, because of the ice cream in Lidl threw it off a bit, it's 77.9 calories per 10 grams of protein at Morrison's, which is really, really good. Lidl's is slightly worse at 80.37. So 3 extra calories in Lidl per 10 grams of protein, which is very negligible. Both are outstanding. However, the cost being just over half of what Morrison's cost, Lidl hands down wins a Lidl. That is exceptional. For a really cheap supermarket to be producing products like that can keep you on track to hit your summer goals and get massive in the gym, shout out to them. You can't ask more than that. Well done, Lidl. Right guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, smash that thumbs up button down below, just like I'm gonna smash this protein. So good, unbelievable. You have to go try this. Go try some of these, let me know what you think. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one if I don't put myself into a food coma after this.